Good day, my name is Miguel Bonilla and I'm a teacher at Mount Carmel High School. On this video, I want to take a closer examination at industrial action. More specifically, we will be looking at the mechanism of how industrial action works, and we will also be looking at the effectiveness of industrial action. So what is industrial action? As you can see, industrial action is any form of coordinated action in an industrial dispute by employees with or without the support of a trade union that seeks to force employers to agree to their demands relating to wages, terms of employment, and working conditions. The general takeaway from all of this is that whenever the employee is dissatisfied and there is no agreement in negotiation, the last recourse is industrial action. And we will be looking at how industrial action works and the effectiveness so that we can make informed decisions on our position in this issue. So industrial action works in two ways. The first way industrial action works is by businesses placing pressure on the government, and because the economy is an important factor being closely monitored by the government, they respond very diligently to businesses putting pressure on them. The next way is by or through the electorate placing pressure on the government. So in the first point, I could go on and explain all of this. However, I will let Honorable Johnny Briceño tell you exactly how industrial action makes governments respond positively to the demands.
The teachers decided to take their day off on Teachers' Day to stand up and to bring awareness about the issues or the challenges that we're facing.
A few months later, he once again found common cause with the unions, especially the BNTU, who were demanding that the Barrow administration sign on to the United Nations Convention Against Corruption.
We know that the only reason that they have said that they're going to sign it because they were afraid that the private sector, that the chamber and the Belize Business Bureau were at the point of saying we are going to shut down businesses until the government does something.
As you heard from our Honorable Prime Minister, industrial action in 2016 was effective because the Belize Business Bureau, the private sector, and the Belize Chamber of Commerce put pressure on the government, and the government is forced to concede to the demands. That is the first mechanism in which industrial action works. The second way is through the electorates. When we talk about the electorate, we're talking about the people who vote. So the voters actually put pressure on the government because at the end of the day, government officials are politicians and they care a lot about their image and they care a lot about what the people think of them. The people become aware, and when people become aware, they place a greater pressure on the government, as seen in this image here. In summary, what we need to take away is that industrial action works from pressure from businesses and pressure from the electorate. Now, to see the effectiveness of industrial action, we have to look at what the Business Bureau of Belize, or the Belize Business Bureau, is saying. As you can see here on the image, the Belize Business Bureau is recommending a wage reduction of 15% across the board. So in a sense, are the businesses going to support our cause? So please ask yourself that question before the proposition of industrial action. Number two, let us look at social media, which is an immediate source of information. Do we have the support of the public? Just perusing through Facebook, you are able to see that there are many people discontent with teachers and public officers, and they propose that the salary cut is the way to go. So in a sense, we depend on public opinion for industrial action to work. So from these two cases, I want you to evaluate whether industrial action is the proper course to go with the present status quo. So this is my take on industrial action. Thank you for watching. Stay safe and be informed.